We're about ready to begin the third day of the Arts Festival, looking at cultural diplomacy and practice. And if I could again ask everyone, double check, make sure your cell phones are turned off or on vibrate. We're about to begin, I think, a fascinating morning dedicated to Taiwan. And we want to really look at a few specific examples of also how Taiwan has used culture and cultural diplomacy to actually represent itself abroad and also to try to build bridges with other countries. I'm happy that we have the chance to have with us Dr. Tschen-fong, who's actually one of the leaders of the Taipeh representative office here in Berlin. He's actually not new to Berlin. He's been here, I guess, lived for 5 years before. Was then back to Taiwan and just arrived again 4.5 months ago. So we're happy to welcome you back to Berlin, a city that you've gotten to know quite well. And he'll be helping us today with the hosting of this Taiwan morning. And the way we'd like to do it is he will give a brief, let's say, 15-minute presentation. Then he will show us 2 DVDs, actually showing us some fascinating performances from Taiwan. We can see and experience a little bit the Taiwan culture. Then he himself will actually give a kung fu performance for us, or martial arts performance, and then actually a number of different forms. And then we'll have the chance after the performance to do also a question and answer period. So it should be a wonderful morning. I want to get started right away. But let me first say a few words about Dr. Wu. Dr. Wu was born in Taiwan, November 1947. He did his BA and his MA in German language and literature at the Fu-Jen Catholic University in Taiwan. He then did his PhD in European Studies at Tamkang University, also in Taiwan. In 1980, he joined the government's information service. From 1983 until 1997, 11 years he was the press officer at the Taipeh Representative Office in Germany. He was then 3 years in Munich, 3 years in Hamburg, and 5 years in Berlin. From 1997 until 1998, he was the assistant director of the Government Information Office. From 1999 until 2001, he was the chief of staff of the Foreign Affairs Committee, the Legislative Yuan, also chief of staff, Foreign Affairs of the National Defense Committee, the Legislative Yuan. Since November 2011, he's been the deputy representative of the Taipeh Representative Office in Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a very, very warm welcome for Dr. Tschen-fong Wu. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to say what a wonderful Sunday. Before we start talking about our topic, I would like to give you some basic information about our country. Taiwan is located in West Pacific between Japan and the Philippines. Taiwan has 35,000 square kilometers, the size, similar to Holland. There are 23 million people. 1895, because of Sino-Japan War, because China defeated by Japan by Sino-Japan War. So as a result, Taiwan became colony of Japan. 1911, the last empire has been overthrown. The Republic of China founded. That's the first republic in Asia. 1945, end of Second World War, Taiwan given back to Republic of China. So I say Republic of China. In 1949, because of civil war between governing party in that time of Republic of China and Communist Party, or communist, just the Chinese Communist. So because in that time governing Kuomintang Party has been defeated, so retreated from Republic of China. The central government of Republic of China retreated from China to Taiwan. So that's 1949. So now that's basic information. Now we begin our topic. Taiwan is a multi-ethnic society where waves of settlement and encounters with other civilizations have left it a diverse cultural heritage. The settlers from southern mainland China centuries ago, the 17th century Dutch and Spanish presence Japanese colonial rule from 1895 to 1945, and the influx of 1.3 million people from various parts of mainland China in 1949 all helped shape the culture. Millennia-old customs and rituals of its indigenous peoples continue to be observed in Taiwan today, while cross-cultural marriages involving more than 400,000 new immigrants have further enriched the island's cultural contents, making Taiwan an environment of diverse art forms that not only coexist but blend with or influence each other. The culture in Taiwan contains folk arts, indigenous culture, Hakka culture, calligraphy, painting, sculpture, music, dance, drama, cinema, and literature. In order to preserve and promote tradition and innovation in the field of culture, government and private sectors established annual awards and cultural events such as film. The Golden Horse Film Festival, established in 1962, is one of the most prestigious awards for Chinese language films. Foreign language films are invited to attend Panorama category. The Golden Harvest Awards, launched in 1978 for short features and non-commercial films, is a cradle for up-and-coming directors. Art. The Taiwan Fine Art Biennial exhibition started in 1927, promotes public appreciation of new and established artists. The annual Art Taipei International Exhibition showcases young artists. The Public Art Awards, begun in 2008, fosters public participation in and with public art installation. Music. The Golden Melody Awards, first held in 1990, are the major prizes for popular, classical, traditional, and alternative music. All the songs which accessible in the market, no matter made in Hong Kong, Singapore, or China, may attend the competition. The Taiwan Original Music Awards, created in 2003, recognize songwriters and singers working in Holo, Hakka, and indigenous languages. Culture. The Executive Yuan Cultural Award, first presented in 2006, honors Taiwanese artists, cultural performers, writers, composers, musicians, and architects for outstanding cultural contributions. The National Award for Arts, held by the National Culture and Art Foundation since 1997, rewards achievement in literature, fine art, music, drama, dance, architecture, and cinema. Literature. The Taiwan Literature Award, presented by the National Museum of Taiwan Literature since 2006, recognizes literary works including novels, essays, poetry, and scripts in Mandarin and Holo. The Golden Tripod Awards, created in 1967, honors outstanding organizations and individuals in the publishing world. Culture and economy are the main pillars of diplomacy. If we call economy hard power of national development, then culture the soft power. Like ITV Berlin, most of countries offer live performances to attract visitors to come. Taiwan sent live performance groups to abroad for presenting its cultural attraction. Cinema is a good example for cultural diplomacy in practice. In early February this year, there are 4 Taiwan films appeared in the Berlinale. 4 films are all welcomed by audience. Actually, they are good performance for culture. Taiwan director Andy won the Golden Bear in 1993 with the film The Wedding Banquet. And in 1995, with the film Sense and Sensibility, he won another Golden Bear. He is since then well known in Berlin. He also won 2 Oscars in USA and Golden Lion in Italy. Our other Taiwan directors, Hou Xiaoxian, Edward Yang, Cai Mingliang, some others also won awards in the International Film Festival. Taiwan films appeared in the International Film Festival, and our representative offices around the world can arrange events like Taiwan Film Week to introduce new films, or introduce individual directors' films like Andy's film, Hou Xiaoxian's film, or Cai Mingliang's film to new and old friends. The National Palace Museum in Taipei has the largest collection of Chinese art treasures anywhere in the world. Its collection is so extensive that items in the permanent exhibit are rotated quarterly over a 12-year period. Special exhibits are displayed for 2 to 4 months. Because the National Palace Museum's treasure is great attraction for visitors to Taiwan, therefore the government arranged part of treasures to have a special exhibition abroad in United States, France, Germany, and so on. The special exhibition of the National Palace Museum gained overall positive reactions. That's another good example of cultural diplomacy in practice. Since a long time, Taiwan sent dancing groups and singer groups to abroad for presenting Taiwan's multiculture. The Cloud Gate Dance Theater is Taiwan's premier dance company, gaining a loyal domestic audience as well as international acclaim. Today, we are going to show you by DVD presentation Moon Water of Cloud Gate Dance Theater. In a performance, the dancers will present their skill trained by Chinese martial art with elements of Western ballet and modern dance. Later on, we will show you DVD presentation. First one is regarding to a Palace Museum, the National Palace Museum. The second one is Cloud Gate Dance Theater Moon Water. Because Moon Water's dancing skill has a special element that's Chinese martial art Tai Chi. So later on, we will have performance about Tai Chi. So please enjoy DVD presentation.